What's up, everybody? This is Mike with Mike Knows. Today, I'm about to do a reaction to the video I got from Bird's Eye View. It's the Colorado revamping up their through the transfer portal. They lost a few guys, and he went crazy in the transfer portal. I believe he got some guys that really complement what he's coaching. Uh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this video.
What are we looking for?
Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing, smash the like button, hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know, we got news of the day. Come out of Colorado. We're gonna jump right into it, dog. So of course we back with another recap with this Colorado football program. Of course, we all know we had a lot of turnover from the 2025 season when it comes to a lot of our guys hitting the transfer portal. And of course, we had to upgrade a lot of positions. We had 36 guys into the transfer portal. About 7 or 8 of those guys are still looking for homes. A handful of those guys, though, did find homes at other P4 institutions, schools like the likes of Oregon, LSU, Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Clemson, Virginia Tech, just to name a few, right? So, of course, with the departures of those young men, we had to bring in guys to replace them, and I'm extremely excited.
Well, that's a lot of departures. But hey, so if you, like I always say, if people don't want to be there, let them go. If they don't want to be there, don't like what you got going on, let them go. Because, your happiness is your happiness. And they might not like what was going on there. But from the outside looking in, ain't no way I would have left Colorado. No way possible. Because they're going up. They're on the upside right now. They had a bad year, but I'm telling you, with the talent they got at QB, it's about to go up. But let's get back to this video.
Excited for this 2026 transfer portal class. It's a banging video. You guys are going to love this one here. We're going to highlight every player in our transfer portal class, all 43 of them. We're going to highlight them here. 4 wide receivers, 5 safeties, 3 linebackers, 12 total defensive linemen, 3 running backs, 8 offensive linemen, 5 corners, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback, and 1 kicker as well. We're going to break down each and every one of these young men in this video here. And we're going to do it by position group. Of course, I'm going to start with the wide receivers first, and then we're going to work our way down all the way through to the kickers. Listen, man, this is going to be a great class. It's going to do some phenomenal things on the field. A lot of these young men have had a lot of success at their previous institutions, and it's going to be fun, dog. Let's kick it off, man, with Danny Scudero, the wide receiver, 5'9", $175, redshirt sophomore out of San Jose, California. San Jose State transfer. Young man had a spectacular season in 2025, a season that had him leading the country in wide receiver yards. He finished first in the country with 1,297 receiving yards, averaged 108.1 yards per game. Young man was extremely successful, man. Was a Belitnik.
Like what I was saying, this kind of guy fits the system. Blue collar guy, hard nosed, bring his hard head every day to practice. This is the kind of guy you need to get your, to get everything moving in that right direction, to get your program going the way you want to go. This kind of guy right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Semi-finalist. Biletnikoff is given to the best wide receiver in the country. Also his first team all conference as well. Let's keep it rolling, man. The rich got richer at wide receiver with DeAndre Moore Jr., the wide receiver, 6 foot, $192 junior, Anaheim, California, University of Texas transfer. A young man that played in 37 games for the Longhorns, making 18 starts, was able to haul in 38 catches, 532 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Of course, he was the second leading receiver on that team behind Ryan Wingo. Hit the transfer portal, had a lot of suitors after the services of him. He was a top 10 wide receiver in the transfer portal. I know Kentucky was on him heavy, other schools as well, Ole Miss. A lot of institutions wanted this premier wide receiver.
And if you look, they're the first 2 guys. If you look at what Coach Prime going out there looking for, hard-nosed dogs. That's what he want. That's what he needed. Guys who is about football, who look like they love football. They the guys that he loved. No prima donnas, no people who want money right now, who wants to get to the NFL, who want to get coached by the best, one of the best football players ever, the best cornerback ever. So let's get back to the video.
And of course, he ended up taking his talents to Boulder, Colorado. Obviously, we know he has a connection already with our offensive coordinator, Brendan Marion. It's gonna be fun watching him in that go offense. Another young man that's gonna be fun to watch here, man, is Ernest Campbell, the wide receiver.
I don't know much about him.
A $150, red shirt freshman out of the state of Texas, Sacramento State transfer, a track star at wide receiver. Of course, started his career off at Texas A&M, was a two-sport athlete there, ran track. He competed in the 100, the 200, and the 4x100. Of course, here an honorable mention after placing 22nd in the 100 at the 2024 NCAA Outdoor Championships. His fastest 100-meter time was a 10.02. We've all seen how fast and explosive he is. He's the fastest player on our team. We saw that 40 time, that 4.33 that he ran back-to-back 4.33s. He's explosive. He's out of place. He led Sac State in every receiving category, 37 catches, 755 yards, 8 touchdowns.
And he's familiar with the go-go offense because that's where the offensive coordinator for us was the head coach of Sac State. So yes. He's familiar. And with that speed, taking the top off. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Coach Prime. You doing it, baby.
Touchdowns, averaged 20.41 yards per reception, was a freshman All-American. He's going to be a damn good player in this offense, man. Another young man that has special playmaking ability, Cam Perry, the wide receiver, 5'9", a $155, redshirt junior out of Atlanta, Georgia, Miami of Ohio, transfer. Started his career off at Indiana, was great for Miami, Ohio in 2025. Led the team 43 catches, 976 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
Don't know much about him, but that let me know with 43 catches, he can get open. He can run routes. He can do all that. So let's get back to the video.
He had 3 straight 100-yard games in September.
And I'm not going to keep pausing the video. I'm going to let the video go. But when something get me turned, I'm going to say something. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hype about this year with the Colorado football. I'm hype about this year with Colorado football. Coach Prime about to do it big this year. I'm telling you, their go-go offense about to go crazy, and their defense about to go crazy. I feel it. I feel it. I'm telling you. I feel it.
December, of course, this young man has spectacular catching ability. He's made some unbelievable plays, especially at his size, being able to go up and still high point the football. Definitely be excited for Cam Perry, man. He is a young man, bro, that can really make some plays and get open. Of course, I love his route running ability. I mean, clean in and out of breaks. Like I said, this is going to be fun. If you pair him up with Ernest Campbell, I mean, 2 explosive playmakers with versatility. You can put him on the slot. You can put him on the outside. He has shown the ability to be able to make plays all over the field, and it's going to be fun watching Cam Perry in this offense, dog. We got some explosive playmakers coming to Boulder. Let's switch over to the defensive side of the ball, and we're going to start at safety. And, of course, we're going to kick this party off with Boo Carter, the safety, 5'11", a $195. Transfer, a dynamic athlete who quickly made an impact on the defensive side of the ball and a special freshman for that Tennessee volunteer program. Of course, this young.
You know I got to talk about Boo because Deion went and got him one then. Coach Prime went and got him one then. Mr. Sanders went and got him one then. Yes. I can play both sides of the ball. Real strong. A dog. Oh my God, he went and got him one. Let's go, Boo. Yes, sir. I cannot wait till the season start. Colorado, Big 12 championship, guaranteed. Big 12 champions, I guarantee you.
A man compiled up 63 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 3 PBUs. He also had an interception, was dynamic as a punt return, averaged 16 yards per return in his career. Of course, played in 21 games at the University of Tennessee. He was supposed to already be a buff. Of course, we were on his recruitment heavy out of high school. He ended up going to Tennessee. It was all cool because he made his way back home, which is in black and gold in Boulder, Colorado. Can't wait to see this young man continue to be great and ball out in Boulder. Let's keep it rolling, man, with another safety here. Randon Fontenette, Of course, the junior, 6'2", 220 out of Freeport, Texas. Vandy
Big boy.
transfer. Had a lot of success for the Commodores at safety and at outside linebacker. Played in all games 2025 for the Commodores, 52 goals to halftime.
Vandy, went to Vandy, and so we got somebody smart. So he probably smart and think the game. But let's get back to it. I'm not gonna keep pausing it, but I can't help it because I'm so hyped. I can't help it because I'm so hyped. I'm telling you.
Tackles for loss, also had 6 PBUs. His 2 seasons at Vandy were very, very solid. When you combine 2024 and 2025, he had 125 tackles, 14 and a half tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Also had a pick 6. Hey, big excited for another safety here, man. Nathan Mitchell. This young man coming out of New Mexico State, redshirt sophomore, 5'10", $175 out of Temple, Texas. Led New Mexico State defense in a lot of categories. He
finished got them Texas boys.
Tackles, which led the team. Those 59 solo tackles also led the team. He had 1.5 tackles for loss. He had 4 forced fumbles, which led the team. He also had 3 interceptions, 6 PBUs, and 9 passes defended, also led the team. In tackles with 3. Everyone else this man is going to be all back in of the machine and coverage as well.
Okay. Somebody who coming up and hit like Shallow did when he was there. That's what we need. A big hitter. Yes, sir. We need that. Let's go.
Can't wait to see what he's going to bring. We got some damn good safeties coming to Boulder. Another one here with Jaden Hardy. Of course, the young man coming out of Oklahoma, 5'10", $180, sophomore safety out of Louisville, Texas. Of course, this young man came in, was a really, really high-rated prospect coming out of high school, had offers all over the country, was a 4-star guy, blue chipper. Of course, when he got to Oklahoma, saw most of his time initially on special teams. He played in all 13 games as a true freshman, also played in all 13 games last season as well. Stocked about 17 tackles, 2 interceptions, 3 PBUs, also forced a fumble as well. It's going to be a damn good competition at safety. And at the end of the day, man, competition makes the best for any. Got some guys.
Competition breeds success. All day, every day. You need competition in the sport of football. You find out who your dogs is, and it breeds success. Let's go, Coach Prime. You're doing it big right now. Let's go.
These guys fly around and make plays. Another safety here that we got who's going to round out the safeties is Jaja Boyd. 5'11", $173, redshirt freshman out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Indiana transfer. Of course, he made his college debut against Kennesaw State in week 2. I know he's a true freshman. He had an injury, so he wasn't able to get on the field. Of course, that's an Indiana team, obviously, that won the national championship. He finished with 8 tackles and 1 forced fumble. Let's keep it rolling, man. Switch over to the linebackers, dog. And, of course, we got a great one here with Gideon ESPN Lampron. Of course, the linebacker, 6 foot, 220, out of LaGrange, Ohio, junior. Bowling Green transfer, a tackling machine from Bowling Green, was first team All-MAC, which had 119, 17 tackles for loss, 2.
Let's let you know he got a nose for the ball. That's what we need. I'm telling you.
Sacks. He forced 2 fumbles. He also had a PBU as well. Again, 119 tackles in 2025. He flies around. He makes plays all over the defense, and I can't wait to see him. We got a guy here, and it doesn't stop because we brought in another one with Tyler Martinez, the linebacker, 6'2", 225, out of Albuquerque, New Mexico State transfer. Someone who also saw a lot of success at New Mexico State. Of course, he was all conference in 2024, was preseason first team all conference in 2025. As a junior, he had 96 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss. I know in 2025, he only played in 4 games due to an injury. only for 20 but this is a stud, man. This guy can really make plays at linebacker. Be excited for
Hey,
Tyler
humble.
Martinez. Let's keep on. Of course, Richard position. We have him here. Leading up foul. The linebacker, 6'1", 230, junior out of state of Hawaii, University of Texas, transfer. A key linebacker, played 42 games, making 21 starts with the Longhorns. Had some great success with that long defense. Added up 140 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 1 interception, CBUs, a fumble, and recovery. I'm excited. Christensen, 6'2", defensive lineman out of San Diego, California, New Mexico State. Leading Harry's with 28 tackles, 11 tackles, 6 sacks, All-American. He's a suitor named Notre Dame. Notre Dame and had land. He's been committed to Colorado football program. Can't wait to see him ball. But they say get worked out. He's been cleared. He's going to have in the middle of Ezra Christensen and my opinion. And I can't wait to see him continue to play Saturday. I'll be excited about Santa. Our defensive lineman 265, Richard out of Shelby, Tulane transfer. This young man here has 16.25, had 39 pressures, which was among all these transfer.
I'm gonna tell you something. And Tulane defense was good. To get these guys that Coach Prime bringing in, he did his homework. He went and got some dogs. And Coach Prime love him some dogs. I'm telling you, man. I keep clapping because this is gonna be an outstanding season, and I feel it.
Portal, he was the number 2 in the portal. Of course, in 2025, he finished up with 31 tackles, 10.5 tackles for loss. He also had 4.5 sacks. Of course, that Tulane program was a college football playoff team. Of course, he hit the transfer portal, had a lot of suitors after the services of him. I mean, tech versatility. He can play all over the defensive line. He is going to be a stud, man. I'm really, really excited for sure. Because when you roll the tape, he just flies around the field. Another young man that I'm extremely excited about, shout out to the city dog, is Manny Iziogu. He's an edge rusher, 6'3", 245, out of Suffolk, Virginia. James Madison transfer, was a redshirt freshman in
my hometown. He went to my high school. He played on the same football field that I played on. Arrowhead Stadium. National River Warriors, baby. Let's go. He's a dog, and we know he's a dog. He can pick him up and put him down. He's fast. Yes, let's go. South Virginia, baby. The home right there, baby. That's where I'm from, baby.
2025, finished with 18 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 1 sack. He had 1 forced fumble, 2 quarterback hits. He has legit 4.4 in his bag. He's already ran 4.46 since he's been in Boulder in winter workouts. An extremely athletic player off the edge, has 3 years of eligibility, man. When I tell you, I'm super excited for the young man. Again, he is from my city. Shout out to Suffolk, Virginia, but he is extremely athletic, dog, and plays with his hair on fire, high motor guy. Be excited for Manny. Let's keep it rolling, dog, with another young man here from out of North Dakota State, Toby Anene, the edge rusher, 6'4", 260 junior out of Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Of course, at North Dakota State in 2025, was all conference, started all 13 games. Edge recorded 7 tackles, 8.5 tackles for loss. He also had 7 sacks.
I don't mean to get off subject here, but Birds Eye View, you say you from Suffolk? Me too, baby. Mike Rogers right here, baby. Let's go. I just want to say, appreciate this video. This video is very well edited. It's a really good video. I watch your channel. I'm subscribed to your channel. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, proud of you, my boy. I don't know you, but we're from the same hood. I'm proud of you, my boy.
and 1 forced fumble. We all know how prominent and dominant that North Dakota State program is. So to get an edge rusher who started all 13 games for them and was all conference is a huge get. Can't wait to see him ball out in Boulder. Another young man I'm excited about is Dylan Manuel, the defensive lineman, 6'1", 300-pound sophomore out of Stockbridge, Georgia, App State transfer. Of course, this young man has tech versatility as well. I've seen him play 0 through 4 on tape. It looks like in 2025, had 37 tackles, 7 tackles for loss. He had 3 sacks. He also had an interception as well. Of course, this young man hit the transfers as well. Like Boulder was home for him. We had to revamp our defensive line. We were able to do that with the guys that we are bringing in. We're bringing guys that have talent and that also have production. And I know here that's following that category. Lester Jr., the age 6'2", 235, red shirt from New Jersey, transfer, played 12 games, tallying 37 tackles, 2 lost, 9.5 sacks. He also had 1 PU, 2 forced fumbles, had 10 quarterbacks. Young man was the CAA Conference Rookie of the Year. He was also a finalist for Jerry Rice, so the National Freshman of the Year in the FCS. But had a lot of success at the fact that had years of eligibility out of him. Like I said, up on that defense line and brought guys in with talent and production. And that's what's important to me. Let's keep it rolling, dog. With Healy, he's a defensive line, 6'3", New Zealand, San Jose State transfer. Of course, this young man was honorable in all Mountain West in 2025. Finished with 34 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Had PBO, played all games, making 11 starts. That's going to definitely bring a lot of energy and effort out of our football defensive line. I hate fact that go right to Pittsburgh. So I know he's a lot with recruiting some of these young men, but at the end of the day, it's still scope up. You guys been working. Let's keep on here. 6'3", junior, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I'm glad that Coach Prime and the staff went and got edge rushers, because last year we needed that. The twin. He was pretty good, but we need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he is focusing on them edge rushers and them linebackers. Cause he look like he got some speed, some guys who gonna be relentless. So I just want to give props again to Coach Prime and his staff for doing their homework and going and get guys who fit their system. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Mike Knows. But don't forget to check out Bird's Eye View, because this is an outstanding video. Back to it.
University of Albany transfer. Of course, this young man had a very productive season in 2025, a season that saw him racked up 67 tackles, 13.5 tackles for loss. He also had 7.5 sacks as well. He forced 3 fumbles. He also had 7 quarterback hurries. He led that Albany team with those 13.5 tackles for loss. I mean, we really revamped that defensive line, dog. Let's keep it rolling here, man. We got Cedric Smith. He's a defensive lineman, 6'4", 320, sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia, Maryland. Transfer, started his career off at South Carolina State, then transferred to Alabama and then tackles, lost 2 sacks on that for the Harrys. He transferred, of course, to Georgia at one point, of course, ended up committing to the Maryland Terrapins at Maryland last season. It looks like he did finish with 7 tackles, He had five quarterback hurries. Primarily in the interior. Looks like he lined up in the B gap 88 times. 86 times. He's an interior defensive lineman who had success in the pass. It's hard to judge the box. Watch the film. He does things well and bring Boulder. It's gonna be fun watching people. Let's keep it rolling here. With another segment. He's like 600 pounds out of Locust Grove, Georgia. His institution was Tennessee State. At Tennessee State in 15 games, man finished up 6 tackles, 5 worth loss. He had 5 hurts as well. Transferred 2 games, 1 tackle for loss. Of course, coming in with years of eligibility. Here. So my 665 sophomore out of Humble, Texas. Baylor transferred out of his and of course this accident a few times as well. 375 interior defensive line with multiple years of eligibility. What ways he'll be able to do get this young man here, but he's going to get multiple years to lead lineman to Dallas, Texas, University of Charlotte. Started his career off at Oklahoma State. Of course, the name Lee Bell. He is the nephew of Keith Talib. Of course, this young man here, the transfer portal after racking up 28.
He got that pedigree. Deion is out there. Woo! You working. Coach Prime working. Oh my God, I was so excited for this year, man. I can't stop clapping my hands. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop pausing the video. I just can't stop because I know this year gonna be. I know this year gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait till this football season comes. Let's go.
8 tackles. 4 of those tackles were for loss. He had 1.5 sacks. He also had an interception as well. Looking forward to watching him compete, man. Let's switch over to the running backs, and we got a damn good one here, man, with Richard Young, 5'11", 200 pounds, out of Lehigh Acres, Florida, Alabama.
My position there.
One of the best running backs in the country in this high school class, was a top 5 running back in the nation. Of course, committed to Alabama, had 234 yards, 5 touchdowns for the Crimson Tide. Can't wait to see him ball out in that go-go offense. Let's keep it rolling with another running back here. Jaquel Smith, another Florida boy, 5'11", $170 out of Orlando, Florida. Sac State transfer, was a true freshman in 2025. Appeared in 8 games. He ranked 3rd on the team in rushing with 511 rushing yards, 75 touchdowns. He led the team with 6 yards per carry. Performance against carry, 105 touchdowns. Look for him balling out, continuing to ball out in that go-go offense. I mean, I'm going to be a sneak one here. I really like him, dog. Let's keep rolling with another Sac State running back, Damian Henderson, 210-pound sophomore running back out of Sac State. Of course, he's from Compton, California. He ranked 2nd on that.
I love the running backs. You can put that foot in the ground, hit the hole and go. Not a whole bunch of dancing. And can catch out the backfield and look like they went and got guys who familiar with the go-go, got hands out the backfield, one cut and go. Let's see the hole and go. Vision. Guys with vision. I'm telling you, let's go Buffs. Let's get it, baby.
65 rushing yards during the season. Played in all 12 games. Of course, he had a breakout performance against Central Arkansas with 137 yards and a touchdown. He's also already familiar with that go-go offense. Let's switch over to the Hogs. Of course, we all love the Hogs, and I love this pickup here with Demetrius Hunter. He's a center, 6'2", 310-pound junior out of Orange, Texas, University of Houston transfer. Was a 2-year starter for that program. The center started all 12 games last season, 730 snaps, which led the team. He also had 345 pass blocking snaps, zero. Man, play potential written all over him there. Again, a 2-year start already at the P4. I'm excited. This is one of those ones that we need to start to make a good season for Auto program, and we picked up a bona fide starter at the position. Great pick here, man. Ball and go. Let's keep it rolling, man. QB, 205-pound, Richard Fern, University of Georgia. Transfer played in 2 games last season for Bulldogs. 120 snaps, 1 sack. Pass rate was a 70.7. Of course, I mean, 2 years eligible coming out of high school.
I'm noticing, like, Coach Prime again, he really done his homework. He really solidified his team for years to come. He got guys who are dogs, who are young, who are ready to learn with a lot of eligibility. So it ain't one and done. He got guys that he can get the best out of them because he got more than 1 year to coach them. Oh my God. Coach Bryant is showing everybody how this transfer portal is done. I'm telling you, go Buffs. I can't wait.
Top 100 player. He was one of the best offensive linemen in the country in that 2023 class. Again, multiple years of eligibility, already having starter experience in the SEC. And of course, we're expecting him to come in and compete right away. Obviously, our tackle positions are wide open. Every position at the end of the day is definitely wide open. But I'm just glad we're able to bring in quality pieces at just about every position you can think about. Got another one here in Sean Kinney, the 6'2", 305-pound sophomore offensive lineman out of Nazareth, Pennsylvania, Lafayette transfer. Of course, this young man was a freshman All-American in 2024. Position versatility, played a lot of center, right guard, left guard. In 2025, started all 12 games at the center. Pass blocking grades. Penn State was on him heavy. Has a wrestler background, 3-time state champ wrestler. That's a good pickup there. Number White, off him in 6'5", 310, Jersey City, New Jersey. Here started 11 games at right tackle for that Rutgers program. It looks like in 2024 he started 9 games, so he didn't compete without a starter experience. Rolling, David.
Ready to join the booming cruise industry? Become an Exceed franchisee.
Richardson, offensive lineman, 6'6", 315, redshirt junior, Baton Rouge Bell. Offensive lineman, 6'8", 3 Richard Jr. out of Dixon, Texas, out transfer. Played in 11 games, Fat Cow program at Rifle, 8 starts. He's running like a starter experience here. Offensive lineman, 6'3", 12, redshirt freshman out of Lair, California, Sac State, transfer in 25 all 12 games. And Rifle, here out Sac, hitting the eye, according to the help that go offense pro. He has 3 years of eligibility out of him. He's already in offense, and he's looking forward to come in and compete at serious line. Got McFadden, offensive lineman, 6'3", 300-pound freshman out of Marlboro, Ohio State transfer. Of course, this young man here was a 4-star prospect, next 5 was top-rated offensive lineman in Maryland. He came to Ohio State. Now he realizes that older. It's on over 2 corners, 8-1, the 6'1", 25-pound red shirt junior spring league. James Madison transfer, of course, was all sudden. Actually, 9 PUs to go 5. That includes interception in a playoff game against. I mean, you're talking about an instant impact type of guy. Love his get here. A 4-4 flat is what he made already. And with workouts, I mean, this young man has plugged and corner 1. This is an instant impact type of guy, and definitely excited.
And he's 6'1", and he's 6'1" and can fly. 6'1" and can fly. He's a big corner. Coach Prime. And once Coach Prime put his touches on them, show them how to use them hands, show them how to use their feet, show them how to read the defense, man. And again, Coach Prime and his crew went out and got people like-minded like him. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know these guys, but it seems like they went and got like-minded guys who's about football, football, football. NFL later, learning the game now.
Excited to watch a little James Madison young man come ball out in Boulder. Of course, my little brother at one point in time was a Duke dog. I'd have been a ton of James Madison game, bro. So as always, love for JNU. Let's keep it rolling, man. With another corner here, Cree Thomas, 6'1", $190 out of Phoenix, Arizona, Notre Dame transfer. Was a true freshman this past season for the Irish. Played in 3 games during his first year. Of course, tidied up a couple tackles against Syracuse. Was a 4-star prospect coming out of high school. Was a top 5 player overall in the state of Arizona. Of course, he had multiple offers, multiple pointers. He's going to I know against Notre Dame. Got some beat writers for Notre Dame talking about how they're going to lose Creed. I was going to be really good in the future. Of course, he tried to love this for now and for the future as well. He's definitely coming and going to be a roll. Let's switch over to another corner here. 3 foot, $1 redshirt junior. I mean, Georgia State transfer. Of course, he started his career off at South Carolina. He was also South Carolina, ran 100 in a 10.6 minutes. 50 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. He also had an interception. He had 5 PB as well. Look at watch him ball in Boulder. Let's keep rolling, man, with a corner here in 6'2", 200, Richmond, Texas. Lamar transfer. Conference corner racked up 57 tackles.
Another big one. Another big one. With some range. Let's get it.
Tackles, 13 PBUs, 2 tackles for loss, had a sack as well. Started his career off at Illinois State last season in the Southland Conference. He led that conference in forced incompletions with 14, and he was also 3rd most in the FCS in that category as well. Long corner, definitely has multiple years of eligibility. Again, 6'2". He's gonna come in and compete, man. It's gonna be fun watching some of these one-on-one. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's gonna really get crazy, dog, for sure. We really got some guys on the outside, some long corners on the outside. Like I said, a lot of these young men at all positions at their previous institutions. Rolling up with Jason Stokes Jr., 185, true freshman, Beach, Florida. Season games early on special teams and 2 tackles on the season. He also had a PBU as well. Of course, coming with 3 years of eligibility. Like the primary teams looking forward to seeing and Border Dogs. Let's get on with a tight end here, and we have Fisher Clemens, the tight end, 6'6", University of North Colorado. Transfer, saw action in 9 games at tight end. Teams as well. 77 yards. Touchdown does display ability to be able to box, especially at his size. As well. Of course, this young man decided that he loved the Colorado, wanted to stay in state when he transferred again 6'7". Let's look up, and we have a quarterback here in Isaac Wilson, 6 foot, 210 pounds more, out of Draper, Utah, University of Utah. Transfer in total played 9 games, started 7, 1,110 passing yards and 10 pounds. Also, he is the younger brother of quarterback Dak. Wilson became freshman in Pro B. They ranked the point when Utah beat Oklahoma State. Ready to beat, man. 10 games, making 7 starts. He's ready to beat. I'm gonna be watching him and Julian Buffalo. But certainly not these here. We have Josh McCoy. We got Josh McCoy, 6 foot, keep out Austin, Texas, transferred. Of course, this year he started his career off at William and Mary. Booms ball out the zone. He also ran track while he was at Mary. So after kicker, man, this shot is him kicking. In general, just doing when it comes to people further. Like I said, he's known for ball back in his zone. Even field goal was on.
All right, we're gonna end this video right here. With that being said, I would like you to like, comment, and subscribe. subscribe to my channel, Mike Knows. And I want to give another huge shout out to Bird's Eye View for this video. And go to his channel, check him out if you like what he did. You know what I'm saying? Thank you again, Mike Knows, and we out.